Hi everyone, I'm Barry Stagner and this is his channel Newsbreak. More than 100 tires have been slashed in a predominantly Orthodox Jewish community in New Jersey in recent days, according to authorities there. All the vehicles targeted in Lakewood Township, New Jersey, were owned or driven by Jewish people. The incidents are being investigated as biased crimes, police told ABC New York City station WABC. The most recent tire slashings occurred outside homes over the weekend, police told WABC, and the New Jersey town is home to one of the world's largest yeshivas. Elsewhere in the tri-state area, police are investigating a trio of attempted robberies targeting Orthodox Jewish men in New York City's Brooklyn borough early Monday morning. The separate incidents happened around the same neighborhood within a span of 40 minutes, beginning at 5 a.m. local time. The victims were a 71-year-old man, a 67-year-old man, and a 56-year-old man. In each incident, the victim was approached by a group of 3 young men who came up from behind and punched him in the face, went through their pockets, and then fled with nothing, according to police. 2 of the victims were transported to a local hospital for their injuries, while the third refused treatment, police said. No arrests have been made yet. Investigators are looking into whether the incidents were hate crimes, according to the police. More than a dozen FBI agents raided Jeffrey Epstein's private island in the Caribbean Monday, proving federal investigators are still fishing for evidence in their sex trafficking probe of the degenerate. A local snorkeling guide said she unwittingly led a group of Texas tourists right to the edge of the dragnet at 10:24 a.m. and saw 15 to 20 agents securing the convicted pedophile's personal paradise. We were sailing directly into an FBI raid. Officers were everywhere. It was pretty nuts, Captain Kelly Quinn with the Salty Dog Day Sales told the Daily News. She said her charter boat was alone in the cove near Epstein's multi-million-dollar estate on Little St. James, south of St. Thomas, when she noticed the agents at about 150 feet away from the dock. They had uniforms with FBI and big bold yellow letters. They were combing the place, getting in golf carts, marching the perimeter, making their rounds, entering the building, she said. And Quinn said the agents arrived in Border Patrol boats and were on a bluff overlooking her curious crew as they took a break from their water sports to watch. We were the only boat there today. We saw some beautiful fish, swam with turtles, and witnessed an FBI raid, she said. Everyone was surprised it didn't happen a lot sooner. The raid was a stark reminder that the federal criminal investigation of Epstein's alleged sex trafficking is far from over, despite his shocking Saturday death by an apparent suicide in federal custody. New evidence recovered from the island compound could be used to charge others in the still unfolding case or as fodder for a civil forfeiture action aimed at seizing the property to provide restitution to his alleged victims. After Epstein's death, U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Berman, the chief prosecutor for the Southern District of New York, said his probe of the predator would continue. He underscored the fact that the indictment included a conspiracy charge. Berman's office had not yet charged anyone as a co-conspirator, but a highly controversial non-prosecution deal stuck between Epstein and federal officials in Florida in 2007 included language saying the agreement extended to 4 women identified as potential co-conspirators. In the last days, anti-Semitism will be on the rise, and lawlessness is going to abound, as we see in our 2 stories for today, giving us a reminder to keep looking up.